Hello and welcome. I'm Knight's Angel, and this is just the Folf on the Road show powered by the number I. And if you don't know what that means, look it up. Well, anyway, in college algebra, I represent an imaginary number. So, yeah, guess you can say that this show is powered by imagination. Yeah, right. It's mostly just me sitting here rambling on about absolutely nothing, or things that everybody's already complained about. I'm just putting my 2 cents in, which I guess is the whole point. But anyway, my hat does not want to behave today. My hat never wants to behave. I probably need to get a new one. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Well, don't all talk at once. Anyway. No distinct topic today, just me rambling on about, well, whatever pops in my head in the next few minutes. Well, there is always the concept of being responsible. Well, I mean, a lot of people would disagree with me, but when you are being responsible about something, you can actually have more fun. For instance, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, drinking responsibly. Now, I'll admit, when I do decide to drink, I can do so in great excess. But I do so responsibly. I drink to have fun. But it's not, because it is pretty much, I do not drink to have fun. I drink because I'm having fun. There's a slight difference. I also have a few rules about when I do drink because I know how I get. For instance, I drink around people I trust. That way, if I go too far overboard, I'm not going to wake up with in some precarious position, or have some traumatic event occur from waking up. Second, sometimes I don't control my own intake, because sometimes I can't control my own intake, because it's more so I will drink without thinking, so I'll drink more than I should. So that leads back into the first rule, because if there's somebody I trust there, they're going to make sure I don't go overboard. And third rule, and this one's actually the most important. When the mood goes south, no more. If things start looking like they're going to end badly, no more drinking, sobering up. Because, again, I'm doing so to add to the fun. Once the mood's been killed, there's no point in drinking, because, again, alcohol is predominantly a downer or a depressant. But it also has the other added side effect of having an effect on your mood. Meaning, it exaggerates it. if you're in a good mood in drinking, you'll be in a good mood. If you're in a bad mood in drinking, well, you're probably going to get hurt. Why am I talking about drinking? I have no idea. More so, I'm focused on talking about being responsible. And that's just like one of those things. Doesn't matter how old you are. Everybody has to be responsible. Doesn't mean you can't have fun with it, because if you're responsible with it, you'll actually be able to get away with a whole lot more because you're taking precautions, i.e., fireworks, drinking, performing some idiotic stunt that would probably get you hurt and will probably get you far too many views because of being an idiot. But doing so responsibly will actually be a lot easier, because then you lower the risk of somebody getting severely hurt. You lower the risk of physically hurting somebody, emotionally hurting somebody, or even scarring somebody for life, both physically and mentally. And I know what that's like. May not be to the severity of some, but I have some concept of it. Yeah, the camera's moving around a lot. Again, I'm using a smartphone to do this, so I have no stabilizer. Oh, bug in my finger. It's actually kind of annoying. Anyway. Da 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 da. I mean, yeah. When you're sitting there, when you're actually doing something, you're being responsible about it, you can make your life so much easier. Because then you don't risk hurting anybody. And yeah, I know. You're not having fun until somebody gets hurt. Or it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt. And then you pass them a beer. Yeah, right. Don't work that way. It's a matter of being safe, being responsible, paying attention to what you're doing. This light takes forever. Anyway. Excuse me. There we go. Anyway. I'm not really sure where else to go with this. I mean, I pretty much covered the basics. Anything beyond that is like, okay. Now it's just a matter of semantics. Semantics are always fun to play with. But don't ask me, I'm not a lawyer. Anyway. I had a line of thinking somewhere. I just gotta find it. Let's say randomly covered being responsible in a variety of ways. Yeah. I'm not saying you can't do what you want, because, well, you're gonna do that anyway. It's just more of a matter of pay attention. I mean, you don't want something to go horribly wrong. and it ruined your life. And yeah, everybody says that. And guess what? It's true. The reason why I'm saying this is I'm one of the few exceptions, and not even the sense of exceptions in that, to that rule. It's because I am responsible about the things I do. It's because I look at what I'm doing that I can do some of the things I do and not have to deal with these repercussions. Just because you can do something does not necessarily mean you should. "5 minutes. Well, even more so. 5 seconds. If you're going to do something, take 5 seconds and ask yourself, who's going to get hurt? You'll see a major change in how things go for you. Not to mention, that will save you a lot of money in the long run. Because then you're paying attention. Paying attention has added benefits. Because, let's face it, some of the brightest minds out there are only where they are because they were paying attention, because they were paying attention. They were focused on what they were doing. They were paying attention. They were looking at what could go wrong. Sometimes they can prevent it, other times they can't. But by going out of their way to take any and every precaution possible, gets a result. That's also called liability coverage. Anyway, I've been rambling on for almost 15 minutes about this. So, I'm going to go ahead, close it up, maybe next time. If you guys have something you want me to throw my 2 cents in, let me know down in the comments. Ask a question, leave a comment, insult or insult, your choice. You know how the buttons work. Probably better than I do. But anyway, that being said, I'm Night's Angel. Thank you for joining me. This has been a Folf on the road, and I hope you have a better day. Peace.